What is up, clones? My name is Shaclone and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be explaining about Shaco's 80 Bruiser item build, because you clones ask that a lot of times, you know, asking me what item build do I use, etc. I said it's obvious enough, because if you watch my gameplays you're gonna see what items I use, but most of you clones didn't understand why I use these items, so I'm gonna be explaining it in this video. Yeah, let's start with the item build set. Oops, god damn it. So basically, or before I start, I want to show you this AP Rek'Sai in the new mode. That's so much fun. If like you should try that, clones. It's so much fun playing AP Rek'Sai in the new mode in RM, or the new mod. Anyway, the item set. Oh yeah, I got an item set for AP Shaco. If you want me to explain this, let me know in the comments if you're interested in, you know, in the explaining of AP Shaco's item build. I can do that, but today it's with the 80 Bruiser Shaco build. So basically, simple start, 2 potions, 1 mage D, yellow trinket. Also you want, like, you can sell this trinket if the enemies have invisible champions like a Kali, Vayne. You can get a pink and early. Like, if you want to fight those invisible champions, get a pink. That's just the basic advice over here. But what I'm saying is, you can sell this trinket if possible and get the upgrade of the red trinket. It's only 60 CDR. It's really strong against invisible champions, because every time you would fight them you would have this ready pretty much. That's really nice. Yeah, so the jungle road, you know how I jungle. I showed you that in the 80 Shaco jungle video explaining what. Learn English, man. But yeah, basically what I do is, you know, farming a lot, trying to gank and get enough gold for the pickaxe, 875. So yeah, that's what I do. When I go back, I try to get the pickaxe if possible, because you need that extra 80 burst and it's really strong. You shouldn't gank without the pickaxe, without that 80 boost, you know. And then I try to get the Tiamat first item pretty much if possible, and then get the Trailblazer. Even so, this item got nerfed with the 15% CD, 15 seconds cooldown reduction, removement. Oh my god, dude, so many words. But it's still strong because of the sustain. Like, imagine you fight and then you have to go back because you're really low. But when you have smite ready with this item, you can go back to the jungle and you can heal up. You know, you use the smite, you get a lot of sustain, and then you can sustain in the jungle while, you know, while keep jungling. That's really nice, really helpful one. It's still the best smite item, pretty much the best mage D upgrade. I tried the blue one. It doesn't do much for me. The counter jungling one, the poachers, it also doesn't really do anything. The skirmisher got nerfed. Fuck that item. Not gonna buy that anytime. But yeah, and then boots for some movement speed. But the most important is the Tiamat. You need that AoE jungle clearing. It's really important. And then when you have Hydra, you're really sustained in the jungle. You can have full HP the whole time if you do it right. You gank, you do a lot of damage, 75 AD burst. You have really nice damage, etc. The Hydra, once you have this, you are over the big hill pretty much. That's the most important item pretty much for this build. And then get the boots. 15% CDR was a 5% from the masteries. When you have this item, you already get 70%. And then, so here's the clue. I used to do Hydra and then boots, mostly Ninja Tabi or something like that. But now Ionic boots, because I try to get that full CDR, the 40%. And now here's the thing. When you have this item, 700. What the dude? I can't even speak England. What the hell is going on? Anyway, 750 gold. When you have this item is just gonna cost 1500, and this costs only 50 gold less. Okay, so here's the thing. This gives much more stats. It gives 20 more AD. It gives 10% cooldown reduction. It gives 10 armor penetration. That is just sick. Like, this item gives much more than this, but it costs almost the same. So you gotta build this before the Hexrinker. The Hexrinker is still nice, but this is just better at that moment when you have the gold. Get that instead. It's much better. But of course, if the enemy have a lot of APs and you have problem in the early, get that as soon as possible. Get the Hexrinker. But most of the time, Hydra boots, Ionic boots, Trailblazer, Warrior, and the Hexrinker. That's the mid-core item. You should have these items ready within 15 minutes in game, and these items within 30 minutes, 35, I'm not sure, I didn't check that, but you should get that as soon as possible, of course. And then the last items, pick 2 plus Maw of Malmortius. This is for Maw of Malmortius. Pretty much you upgrade it, but mostly I don't come to upgrade this. If the enemies had a lot of APs, a lot of magic damage, and I would snowball it, I would get that item probably. But most of the time you need some HP. You see, this doesn't give any HP. I don't have any HP in the runes or mercenaries, so you need HP. What I do over here when I have these 4 items, I build next is I build this, because mostly you would give the blue to the to your teammate, and if you want to have constantly full CDR, you get this, and you get the full CDR with these items. Full CDR and 200 health. That's really nice, worth that gold. And then I would build this into the Spirit Visage, because the Spirit Visage synergizes really well with the Hydra. See, the Hydra gives health regeneration, so passive sustain and active sustain with the lifesteal, and combine this with the sustain increasement of 20%. It's so strong, and it also gives health regeneration, by the way. I wonder if the health regeneration of this item synergizes with the passive of it. That's weird, but yeah, it gives a lot of stats. I used to buy Banshees, but only because I think the Banshees used to give more magic resistance, but you see it gives the same magic resistance now. So I would build Banshees only if the enemies have champions like LeBlanc who are based on a combo, and if you ruin that combo with the spell shield, it's really strong. Or if they have a nice burst, the spell shield is also really nice. But most of the time I would get the Spirit Visage, and then the Radiance, much more HP. The debuff is strong, the active of it is really strong when you know, in a team fight, etc. You can slow the enemies a lot. It's really useful. You just jump into them, slow them down, and if you focus the AD carry, you slow her even more, because with the E and maybe red buff, she's just super rooted, can't get away. And yeah, you're also super tanky with all of this. But sometimes I would maybe get the GA. The GA is pretty nice actually. They kind of buffed it, more magic resistance, more armor, I think. It's pretty nice, but you need that HP, of course. I used to buy Frozen Heart, but you see, I used to buy that mostly because of that nice CDR, but I get full CDR with these items now, so I don't really need that anymore. Only, okay, if the enemies had full armor, I don't know why that is, but I realize if the enemies are full AD, not full armor, if they are full AD, and I built the Frozen Heart, or if I build the Swan Mail, it gives the same armor, okay, and this gives a debuff, a 15% attack speed debuff for the enemies. So you would say this item makes you more tanky, but it doesn't. I don't know why, but if I build the Swan Mail, even so, if it's the same armor, this makes you much more tanky for some reason. So yeah, what I was saying is, when the enemies have full AD, you should go with this build. Like, get these two. The Poisonous Flaming Shaco build, that's what I call it. Maybe you saw that gameplay of me. It's so much fun when you have these two items with the Grump buff. You just burn the enemies down. You don't even have to do anything. So much passive damage, it's ridiculous. Like when they have a champion like Vayne, etc., and you get this item, she will never focus you. She would be killing herself with that. You just stay there, love, and she's attacking you and just hurting herself, because you're super tanky with that, and she receives more damage than you. It's too much fun, man. And then also these damage items, additional damage if I needed to. Mostly I don't need it, because see, you have two carries. You have AP carry, AD carry, sometimes maybe even an AD on the mid lane carry, you know. But what I'm saying is, you have two carries at least in your team, so they're supposed to do the damage. You don't have to do all this damage, your teammates do the damage. So you can go tanky, you let your teammate do the work, you know. they gotta do something, etc. Also you have a top laner who's supposed to do damage as well, and even your support does a lot of damage, so you don't need to go full critical Shaco with Infinity Edge, Trinity, Static Shift and whatnot. You're gonna be super squishy and die with one shot. Dude, I can't even talk, clones. What is going on? So yeah, if you go so squishy, you would die with one shot. You get stunned once and you're dead. You wouldn't get away, etc. It's not worth it in my opinion. Critical Shaco, you know my opinion about that. It's not nice. So the elixir, what I build mostly is this because of the tenacity, and you know, going big is pretty nice, being big, because you're kind of the tank. You are the front line. You gotta be the front line with these tanky items. You are the front line and you go big, so you force them to focus you. Okay, and that's the thing, like with this item build you are super tanky, but it's not like you don't do any damage. You have so much offensive items, so much AD items, you do damage, you do a lot of damage. With this full CDR you can use your Q more often in one fight, so you're gonna do a really nice damage, and the enemies gotta respect that. It's not like, oh, this Shaco is a tank, I don't focus him. No, he has to focus you, he has to get rid of you, because if not, you're gonna kill him, you're gonna do that damage. Okay, so they have a really big trouble with you, with your clone, etc. If you do it right, the micro, etc. If you control your clone, put the box on the right place. If you do the backstab passive properly. Oh yeah, the combo, what I do is, see, I sneak behind the enemies and do Q, like the crit. Wait, what? I sneak with the Q. I go behind the enemy for the backstab passive, and then the critical hit, and then instantly Hydra use, you know, the Hydra active and the E, all in 1 second. That's the thing, all in 1 second with the backstab, you do a lot of damage. If the enemy is full HP, you do this combo, you know, critical, Hydra, E, and then ignite, and maybe a few some more hits and the enemy is dead. If the enemy is low, it's enough to just sneak behind and do the Q and maybe Hydra, E, and he's gonna die pretty fast, you know, it's a lot of damage with the backstab passive. So yeah, that's basically it for the item set build. By the way, I did a shout out to Hypex last time. I wanna do it again because like I didn't do it properly last time. I wasn't happy about that. But the HyperX cloud headsets, I'm gonna show a picture. I don't have a cam, so I can't show the headsets on my own, but I really like these headphones, man. Like every YouTuber is recently using them. Every YouTuber that I see is using these headphones. I can understand, these headphones are fucking great. Like the sound is really nice. I didn't have many headsets, but this is definitely the best, and they're really stable. Like last time I was like, oh, they broke, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, what? Dude, I can't speak English. Just like all the other headphones, it suddenly broke. What a shame, but it wasn't broke. That was my fail. So the headphones are really stable, that's what I'm saying. It's really fucking stable. I could throw it on the ground, it wouldn't break. It happened with my older headset. It fell on the ground and broke instantly. But damn, these headphones are really awesome. Again, a big shout out to HyperX. Thanks for sending me these headphones. I'm really glad to be a part of that, you know. So that about this. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, about the commentaries in clones. So yeah, I realize you clones don't like it when I flame, even so it's not really flaming but complaining. Like in my commentaries you can realize I've complained a lot. In the last commentary I complained a lot about the Mumu, but like I want to have my thoughts in the game. I could complain less. Like the last game, that was too much complaining. I can understand that, but what I'm saying is, like, you clones can't expect from me being this robotic thing, you know, only explaining what is obvious. It would be boring for me, and I think the commentary itself would be pretty boring. So I want to be a bit more entertaining, and entertaining is, in my opinion, you know, complaining, just talking about some other stuff, etc. That's what is entertaining in my opinion. Okay, so but let me know, what do you expect from me in my commentaries? More entertainment or more teaching stuff? I would like to know that. So yeah, that's it about this. What else? Oh yeah, we are at 42,000 clones. Dude, I would never expect to have so many clones. This is just ridiculous. Like last month I was like watching on my subscriber count, clone count, not subscriber, I call it clones, man. And it showed 5,000 and I'm like super proud. 5,000, I made it. I would never imagine to have 5,000. Like, I still know the day when I firstly started this channel, and the next day I would have a subscriber, and I'm showing like my friends, my brother, like, look at this, so proud, I have 1 subscriber, awesome. These good old days, man, that was really nice. But we're at 42,000 now, and we're going for the 50,000 clones. And I want to know from you clones, do you want me to do a special for the 5,000 clones? I don't know what exactly to do. Maybe I should play a different game. Would that be nice? Or maybe I would play AP Jungle Shaco for the special. Let me know if you want to see me play a different game. I'm talking about a different game. Or if you want me, you know, do something special with League of Legends. Let me know what you want to see. Like, I'm also planning... Oh shit, I didn't want to talk about this. I want to talk about all this actually in the next clone update video. But I'm planning to get a camera, etc. You know, I wanna, you know, show myself, show my face in the video, etc. I'm still saving up money, etc. to actually get that. And about commentaries, I want to do more commentaries, you know, I want to do more commentaries, but I just can't because I'm living with a pretty big family, etc. So I don't find any time to make a commentary. Like, yeah, maybe if I save up money and get an own apartment, maybe then I would be making more commentaries. I want to make commentaries, I just don't find the time. That's a shame. Yeah, that's it for now, clones. And this video was pretty funny actually. I liked your reactions on this video. Oh man, it's so amusing. It's so amusing. Everyone is like, what the fuck is this? But true story, man, true story. When you lane against Ari or Irelia, you know that feeling. Everybody knows that, clones. Stop playing. Okay, so, oh yeah, by the way, I got the Nutcracker skin. Really nice. We got all the skins now. We got all the skins. That's really awesome. Anyway, clones, I wanted to... I'm burping again. I wanted to thank you, clones, for, you know, supporting me so long. Everybody who was, you know, supporting me, watching my videos, appreciating what I do. That is, like, I appreciate you for appreciating me, you know. Does that make sense? But I really appreciate the support, sharing my videos, watching my videos, being on the stream. I stream a lot actually, you know, watching my stream, chatting with me. It's a great experience. Okay, I love to do it. I want to keep doing it. As you know, I'm doing it for a living since a time now, and I want to keep doing it. I want to keep making videos every day. I have new ideas. Maybe do a collab with other people, make a nice montage for you, clones. Like the last montages that I made, all these montages, I would make them on my own, or maybe work with Daxo, another great guy who makes montages on YouTube. He sometimes made me a montage, etc., and helped me with other videos as well. And yeah, he also made the stream overlay. Like, you clones ask about the stream overlay, go to him, man, go to him, ask him. He made the stream overlay, really like the stream overlay. If you saw it on the stream, it looks so nice. It couldn't look any better. But yeah, the most of the montages I made it on my own, but the problem is I don't have these skills, nor do I have the software. So if I could make a collab with some other people who make really nice montages, and you know, make a nice montage, could be a great experience, could be a great work. Okay, I'm drifting away, clones. I can't keep myself short, sorry for that. That's a curse, man. I can't keep it short. Anyway, again, thanks, clones, thanks for everything, and I will see you next time.